Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Dandelion, which is brought to you. So last episode, we learned a bit more about Jisoo. We don't know quite sure what's wrong with his sister. We don't know if she's living by herself or someone's taking care of her. But my guess is that she's being taken care of by a nurse because she's really ill and his wish is probably to make her feel better, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's also gone. Who knows? Hello, Mom? I can hear Mom's voice over the phone. It hasn't changed a bit. Yes, Mom. I could only answer yes as always. Our phone call in a half a year ended like that. The phone in my hand suddenly felt very heavy. Mom just said she was coming here to see me. I didn't have the chance to tell her anything about the guys that I'm living with. What would she say if she saw me now? Oh, I have to hide everything. The animals, I have to hide their stuff. I have to make the house appear how Mom expects it to be. I frantically began to gather the animals' belongings all over the house. I have to hide everything. I had to make the place clean. What are you doing? When Jisoo saw me stuffing the washer with a bunch of clothes, he looked at me surprised. What should I do? Are you alright? What's wrong? Jisoo came closer. I unconsciously backed away from him. Jisoo stopped, giving me a bewildered look. My mom is going to visit me today. Well, wait, she's coming today? Isn't that kind of short notice? I must hide everything. Mom must not find out. Please take everyone and go outside. Don't come back until tonight. Jisoo seemed like he wanted to say something, but I ignored him and instead closed the door of the washing machine filled with clothes. I had to hide all evidences: the kitchen, bathroom, living room, my room, and the entrance. I hid everything that belonged to the animals and cleaned the entire house from top to bottom. When I was done, I noticed that everyone had gone out. The house was completely silent. No one is here. I was all alone in the clean house. I could smell the air freshener all over the house. I feel as if I went back to the time when I was living alone, back to my dual life. I seem to have gone back to the old me when I only showed Mom the daughter that she wanted to see. I took a deep breath. Do you ever clean up? It's Mom. Her high heels and designer handbag. Nothing about her has changed. Mom looked around the house with a frown. Afraid of her suspecting something, my heart began to beat fast. It's been about 7 months since we met. She hadn't changed a bit. And how I act in front of her hasn't changed a bit either. So you graduate soon, right? What about finding a job? It's been long since I gave up hearing "how are you" from her. I'm working on it. You shouldn't just prepare. Send your resumes here and there. You won't get anything done by just saying things. You need to act like everyone else. Mom said as she sat down on the sofa. You're going to graduate from an average school, so you'll probably work at an average company too, I guess. I thought I was used to those words now, but they still hurt. Average. Mom told me that many times, that I had to be special. Any score lower than 100 is just average. And now I've become that average person Mom always talked about. Mom went out all her ways to make me special, but I ended up being an average person. I invested so much money into your education at graduation. Since you were little, I don't understand why you only became like this. Mom opened her purse and took out a small mirror and a lipstick. Mom, I called out to her in a small voice, but she was more interested in looking at herself through the mirror. Mom, what is it? Once is enough. Mom glanced at me with an annoyed look and began fixing her makeup again. Mom, why did you come here today? Mom, who was applying on a lipstick, stopped her hand. Why? Are you here to criticize me, or are you here to tell me again that I'm just not special? I never once regretted moving out of the house. I tried to become that daughter that Mom wanted me to be, which is really stupid because she moved out to not like please her mom, but she moved out just to try to please her mom still, so she's still not changing. All she did was just move out. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not figure out what I wanted to do. Only anxiety would pile up. Don't talk to me like that. Mom put down the mirror that she was holding. She finally looks at me. Do you know how much I invested in you? If I hadn't, you would be worse off than you are now. Mom's angry face. That face scared me to death when I was little. I tried my best to not make her angry, but it didn't work, so I always consider myself as a bad child. I know that you're a failure, but since you're still my child, I just came over to see how you're doing. A failure? Mom still says words that would hurt me so casually. If getting a job doesn't work out, just prepare for a law school. Why do you always try to push me? There might be something out there that would make me happier, something that suits me better. But why do you always shut out those possibilities and force me to do something that I don't want? I can't even try to seek for what I want to do because I'm a failure. Why am I a failure? What? A failure, a success. Who decides that? You're the one who decided that. I felt a sharp pain on my left cheek. This is the first time that she hit me since I was little. But I've been hurt by her words for too long. Slapping didn't even hurt. Don't you dare talk to me like that. Whatever. Are you blaming me for not having a talent and for not working hard? No, she actually has a talent. You're just not letting her do her talent. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to tell you to not judge me. To not judge me as a failure. I want to say those words, but voices won't come out of my mouth. I was afraid that I would burst into tears as soon as I started to speak. Do you know how much I invested in you? More than any other mothers that I know. Okay, and? But despite that, you turned out this way. How do you think I'd feel? Well, I'm not your little robot. You didn't born me to make me a prodigy, okay? Because I didn't want that. I don't know what came over you. I should have known the moment you entered this college and went out to live alone. I should have known. I did the best I can. I don't know what else I can do anymore. You can walk out, you know. No, Mom's leaving. I wanted to tell her something. I didn't tell her anything yet, but she's leaving. I'm tired of being concerned about you. I'm going to live my own life now. You haven't even been concerned about me. It took you 7 months to come visit me. Mom opened the front door. Just to let you know, the door closed. I stood alone in the empty living room. I didn't get to do anything, and I didn't get to say anything. Well, you know what? Hey, Jung. Jiyoon was the first one to come home after Mom left. I could smell the strawberry shampoo that I had bought for him. He's been using that shampoo that I had bought for him. I have something to tell you. I could already guess what he was going to say, although I knew I couldn't say anything. I'm going to leave this house now. I feel bad for having you always taking care of me. I actually met someone nice. I looked up to see Jiyoon's face. Someone nice? I know that all of us can't live forever like this. I should have been prepared to have him leave. If he had really met someone nice, I would feel more relieved. I knew that his words weren't true. Yeah, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner, but he's leaving. I can't see his bright smiling face or him teasing other animals anymore, and everyone will eventually leave. Alright, I answered in a feeble voice. I knew it would be like this, but... Hajung, are you okay? Jiyoon asked with a concerned look on his face. Where's Jisoo? Is he not home yet? Jisoo, the person who accepted me for who I am. The person who enabled me to find happiness in life. Well, when Jisoo comes, talk to him. I don't think I'm the one whom you should talk to. Jiyoon began to pack his belongings. He's leaving. The faint smell of orange that lingered in the house is also leaving with him. Jiyoon opened the door. Take care. And the door closed. I was left all alone at home. I could hear nothing. Am I useless because I'm a failure? Mom and Jiyoon, there were people who weren't destined to stay with me. Mom didn't have faith in me until the very end. No matter how hard I try, I can't do it. What am I supposed to do now? I think I did the best I can. How come I can't be happy? Why can't I become happy no matter how hard I try? Why am I living this busy life, being so afraid of Mom? I don't even have a goal. I don't even know what I want to do. Am I just going to graduate and get a job? Am I just going to get a job anywhere? Am I just going to prepare for law school just as she told me to? I'm home. It's Jisoo. I didn't feel like greeting him. So you cleaned up the whole house because of your mom. This place is totally clean. Hey, what happened to you? Would Jisoo also leave me one day? Will he stay with me until the very end, not abandoning me? I wasn't sure. He might leave me one day, just as Mom and Jiyoon did. One day he might disappear with a goodbye. Jisoo, hey, what's wrong? What am I going to do if you were to leave me one day? Jiwon left. What? So he eventually... Will you someday leave too? What? Are you going to leave like Jiwon too? Leaving me all by myself? Jisoo didn't answer. Why? Why are you not answering? You can't just tell me that you won't leave. That you can, not can't. That you'll stay by my side. So, you're really going to disappear? Like Jiwon. I waited, but Jisoo still won't answer. No way. Are you going to leave? Someday? If that's the case, then if you're going to leave someday, just leave now. What? Don't make me attached to you even more. Just get out. Although my face was a mess from crying, I looked up to see Jisoo. Although I told him to leave, I was actually scared that he really will. I wanted him to give me a warm hug and tell him that he'll be by my side. But Jisoo didn't answer. He won't say that he would not leave. Why did you guys appear in front of me? I asked the question that was left unanswered again. What do you want from me? I can't do anything for you. You won't get anything by staying with me. Why me? Why did you appear in front of me? You're going to end up being disappointed and leave anyway. So I'm going to be all alone once again. I felt completely lost and helpless, and I felt pathetic, screaming like a little child as if to ask people to throw a pity party for me. It's fine. This is enough. What good is it if you continue to stay with me anyway? Jisoo grabbed my left shoulder with force. He looked at me straight into the eyes. You're really making me angry right now. Do you know that? We're not going to be together forever anyway. Don't make me attached to you if you aren't going to stay with me forever. Don't make me like you. All of you will leave anyway. You're all going to leave me by myself. I know, so please. I don't want to get hurt anymore. I'm scared. It would have been better if you had disappeared without me knowing it. Why are you suddenly acting like this? Is it because of Jiwon? I'm not going to let you go until you tell me. Jisoo always looks at me straight into the eyes, and he accepts everything about me, even when I cry, even when I yell hysterically. Mom didn't look at me like that. She left me without even trying. I burst into tears. I didn't mean to cry in front of him, but tears kept seeping beneath my eyelids. Stop crying. Tell me everything. Before I could stop myself, I spilled everything out. Why did Mom? Mom? No matter how hard I try, why won't she accept me for who I am? Why? Am I not that good enough? I asked Jisoo the questions that I've been asking myself. Jisoo seemed baffled at my words. Am I such a bad person? Is that why everyone is disappointed in me and leaves? Because I'm not good enough? Because they don't like me? Did I really do something that wrong? Am I wrong? All my hard efforts, were they all useless? No, that's not true. What are you talking about? Explain to me. Why won't Mom love me? Why? Why won't she accept me for who I am when I'm really trying my best? Why did I become her failure? Failure? Don't say that. Snap out of it. It's like she's in a delusion. He's like, wait, what the hell is going on with this chick? Hello? Jisoo shook me roughly. That made me come back to my senses a bit. Hey, tell me that one more time and I'm going to get really angry. I mean it. I could see his angry expression. Oh, he looks really worried. His little eyebrows all like scrunched together. Are you okay now? I blinked my eyes twice. I could see Jisoo more clearly. His angry expression was nowhere to be seen. He looked very worried instead. Listen to me. It's not your fault that Jiwon went out. He has complicated reasons of his own. I don't know what happened between you and your mother, but calm down. Why didn't you tell me anything until now? It's my problem. How can I tell you? It's something that I've never told anyone before. Promise me. What? Promise me that you'll tell me everything from now on. Promise? Does that mean you'll listen to everything that I have to say? I'm going to be worried if you don't. You look as if you're going to fall apart at any moment. I felt touched. I'm not sure if it's because this is the first time someone had shown me this much care and concern, but no matter what you do, I will watch everything until the very end. I promise. Promise me. Is it really okay? Jisoo won't hate me, even if I tell him about myself. Wait, why would he hate you if you tell yourself to him, and the timer's about to blast off. Oh, it's too soft anyway. If you don't promise me, I'm going to kiss you without permission from now on. My face flushed. How can he say those words at a moment like this? My face must look terrible right now from all that crying. I looked up and saw that Jisoo's face was a bit red too. What I mean is, it's okay to depend on me when you're having a hard time. Stop acting so tough. Depend on you? On Jisoo? You're not a superwoman, and nobody's going to give you an Oscar award for acting tough when you're secretly crying alone. That's kind of a sad image. I never cried alone. I actually did cry alone a few times in my room. I was so nervous about my future, and I felt sorry for myself for not being loved by my mother. Hey, I already knew from a long time ago. Jisoo hugged me, so you already knew. I felt ashamed and pitiful, but Jisoo was hugging me, telling me that it's okay. He says that he even accepts ugly sides of me. Maybe I can really tell Jisoo everything. Maybe it will be okay to depend on Jisoo, who accepts me for who I truly am. This storyline is picking it up quick, because it's like we're only on the second month, and I think nothing really happens until like May around there, around May. And it's already February, and we already have one kitty cat going, which is crazy. That was really intense. That's where I'm going to end it off today as well. So thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.